Vice President Kashim Shettima has reassured the Commonwealth Business Society of federal government's resolve to create enabling business environment in the country. Shettima made this known in Abuja while addressing participants at the maiden edition of the Commonwealth High Commissioners Banquet in Nigeria. The event with the theme Nigeria and the Commonwealth Advantage was jointly organized by Royal Commonwealth Society, Nigeria Branch, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission. Shettima was represented by Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, Special Advisor, Office of the President on Enabling Business Council, EBC. The Vice President said President Bola Tinubu has his right point agenda, and 6 out of those agenda were directly enabled by ease of doing business reforms.
I'd like to thank the Friends of Nigeria. You've been supportive all the while, particularly economically. A lot of businesses from your countries operate within our borders. I particularly have a bias because we work on business and investment climate reforms, and we continue to strive to make Nigeria a progressively easier place to start and grow a business. That said, you will know that Mr. President has his 8-point agenda. 6 out of those 8 are directly enabled by ease of doing business reforms, which we've been working on for the last 6 or 7 years, and this administration continues to be committed to. We have regulatory interventions, we have legislative and judicial interventions, we have an elaborate subnational intervention. We continue to work on strategic communications to make sure that the reforms which press on transparency and efficiency of public service delivery and making sure that we remove bureaucratic and legislative bottlenecks from the economy so that we enable especially small and medium-sized enterprises to thrive.
Dr. Richard Montgomery, British High Commissioner to Nigeria, commended the initiative of putting the event together.
Events such as these are just one part of the Royal Commonwealth Society's program, and I think it plays an important role, from what I understand, in bringing together civil society, youth, business, government leaders to talk about common issues, including some issues that you mentioned, Chris, on education, on environmental issues, on creating connections for business. The Commonwealth is a rather unique plurilateral organisation originating in a shared and admittedly sometimes difficult history. It now helps to promote the common values and understandings that are set out in the Commonwealth Charter, values such as democracy, human rights, rule of law, sustainable development, and of course peace and security.
Also, the Minister of Youth Development, Dr. Jamila Ibrahim, explained the role of young people in nation building.
My sincere gratitude to the Commonwealth High Commission for fostering a platform that enhances trade facilitation and investment promotion between Nigeria and the esteemed Commonwealth partners. This initiative resonates profoundly with President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, a vision that seeks to uplift our nation through poverty alleviation, job creation, investment promotion, and economic development.
Meanwhile, Mr. Blackson Bayewumi, Country Director, Royal Commonwealth Society, Nigeria Branch, described the society as an association of governments and people built around shared language, challenges, aspirations, and values.
Thank all of you for coming for this event. In 2018, I was in London for the international meeting of the Royal Commonwealth Society, and I was privileged I was invited to participate in the Commonwealth High Commissioners Banquet. And I said, one day I would like to host this event in Nigeria. I said, one day I would like to host this event in Nigeria. In May, I was in London for the coronation of His Majesty the Queen, and I met them in our office. I said, this is time for me to host the Commonwealth High Commissioners Banquet in Nigeria. And I discussed with our office in London, and I was graciously granted the right for the first time in Africa for the Commonwealth High Commission to be hosted.